Hey, good morning, everybody. This is John Stevenson, and I'm talking to you from my home over here in Hollister, Missouri. As you know, I'm that retired real estate builder and developer and lived all over the United States. And came to Branson and back in 1990, just before the major boom here that took place. This is a tourist town. Right now, we're in a very busy time period coming up with Christmas. Our town is lit up like a Christmas tree. I want to get some information over to you so that you can possibly participate. There's going to be a founders only gathering or meeting on Thursday. It's going to happen at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And the CEO, uh, Ash Mahar, uh, more than likely will be there himself to basically address the field. Uh, I'm anxious to hear what he's got to say in lieu of everything that's been taking place this week. I'm sure a lot of you have already known that, well, Amazon got shut down for 4 or 5 hours. They completely lost their internet service. And, they're not disclosing what happened. I can understand that because it could be a hacking situation or it could be a server that's not adequately supplied in order to maintain the volume that they're talking about. It was interesting to find out that the servers themselves also carry on banking instructions and all kinds of things other than just Amazon. As a result, those people that were involved in that, they suffered also. They couldn't do, they couldn't do business. Now, this is what excites me about what we're doing. We have a CEO that has basically said all along he's going to make sure that the site is secure. In other words, hackers are going to be, hopefully, we can keep hackers out of our systems entirely. And I've also heard, and I can't confirm it for sure, but maybe somebody will ask him. I also understand he's even talking about putting his own money or company money up and putting servers throughout the United States that can handle the volume that in case if we have that issue, can handle the volume that we need. So, that excites me. A lot of things are moving along quite quickly. And I'm I can't wait till Thursday to hear what he's got to say. Also, I want to share something with you, and this is a true story, and I want you just to think about it because I know there's a lot of people out there that are standing back and doubting what they should do next or even join the company. I know I've got probably, I call them fence setters, 9 or 10 of them, and they listen to what's being said and they just won't move forward. And that's okay. There'll come a time where they will, but it probably will be too late for them to really benefit in a great, great way. Uh, Years and years ago, okay, I was developing property. We came to Branson in 1990, and we built a first house out on Table Rock Lake. And we had a terrible time getting funding with it because bankers didn't understand that I was going to build this house and it was going to have round windows in it. And this is true. Remember the arch windows that you see in homes? They hadn't done it here in Taney County. And oh my goodness, it caused all kinds of commotion when they looked at my blueprints. So anyhow, we did get the funds to do the things we needed to do. I had a good sizable amount of cash, but this is a big home. In fact, this is a home that oh my goodness, Kenny Rogers tried to buy it. Uh, it was really funny. Uh, he stayed in it one weekend, paid us $5,000 because he wanted to make sure that he liked the house before before he made a purchase. We agreed to it, so we took our motorhome, went over to the park, stayed in it. He paid the $5,000. It was ours to keep if he didn't perform on the contract, didn't perform and make the purchase. That was the weekend that it broke the that it broke in the news that he was listening to I don't know some kind of bad thing, naughty thing on the telephone with women, and everything was canceled in town that had Kenny Rogers' name on it. The boat that you talk about or that you hear about down here was meant to be called the Gambler. It's not the Gambler now. So anyhow, the point I'm making is that, and this is true, right behind me, across the street from the house that I built, was a hillside, 20 acres of ground. And it came on the market. It was in an estate, and it came on the market. Priced at $45,000. And Lynette and I looked at it, and I thought, oh man, I'd love to have that property because I know the value that it could bring, and that all you got to do is knock the roads in there, and you'd have lots looking over the lake and all that, and you know. And we looked at ourselves and we said, oh, let's not do it right now. We got all we can on our plate, and I know we could have done it. We really could have done it, but we didn't. So anyhow, a fella buys the property for $45,000. Hasn't done a thing with it. Hasn't cut the roads in yet or anything else. He's got all 20 acres of it. He's going to develop it. I end up selling the house that I was building. That's what builders do. And we had to have a place to go. We had to have a lot to build on because I wanted to start the next house. So I went to him and I said to him, I'd like to see your tract the way you've got it laid out, and I'm interested in the property right across the street from the house that I just finished building. He showed it to me, and it was an acre and a half now. Okay, so he still had his 18 and a half acres left there to develop. And I says, okay, what will it cost me if I was to buy that? He says, I got to have $50,000 for it. I says, $50,000? That's more money than you paid for the whole property. He says, that's irrelevant. He says, if you wanted it, you should have bought it. If you want that lot, it's $50,000. Well, I paid him his $50,000. Built the house. That was a home that Wayne Newton bought from us. So what I'm saying to you is there are times in your life where opportunities are going to bang on your door, and you can have wealth and it can hit you fast, and you don't understand why. And I tell you what, I have a thing, and Charles calls it, what's he call it, FOBO or something like that, fear of losing out, or FOLO, fear of losing out. And I have that fear of losing out. I know when someone comes by and talks to me and I listen to what they got to say, I do the research and I find out that I have a strong tendency to believe that this is absolute truth and it's going to work. Boy, I tell you what, I got to move. I got to take action. So just keep in mind what I just told you, and this has happened many times in my life, not just once. I mean, many, many, many times. And I don't let opportunity pass me by anymore. Grab it when you can, guys. It's not going to be there very long. Anyhow, I'll let you go for today. You guys take care and God bless. Bye bye.